Alright, so let's get started on the arms. I'm going to do edit weights and come into clavicle. And I'm going to do this just like I did the legs. So I'm going to basically weight everything from the clavicle down to the clavicle. And then I'll continue to just move downward from there. I think in this video my goal is mainly to get the clavicle and then the arms, but not necessarily the fingers yet. So probably save that for another video. The collar here is going to be pretty tricky. But we'll see what we can do. All right, so let's go ahead and get our relax brush. And see how this looks. Oh, not good at all. Let's go back to edit weights and try the mesh for this. It doesn't really look like there would be any issues, but clearly some things got missed. Okay. Let's get... There we go. Oh, nice. You can hold down shift and go to the relax tool. That's kind of nice, just like Maya's artisan tools. The smoothing algorithm definitely seems a little bit different though. It also seems like, let's see. One of the things that I like about like NG Skin Tools is that you can show different bones influences as different colors. And I don't really see a way to do that. Well, maybe that's what this is, bone color. Because I feel like this isn't as, I guess this is basically what I'm looking for, but it's a little bit hard to read, or harder to read. All right. Some pretty gross stuff happening there on the pen. All right, so let's go back to spine 3, place, or rather, let's go to clavicle. Move this down and do something like this. I'm just holding down control while replace is active to remove influences from there. And then I'm holding down shift here to do some relaxing in this area. And I'll go to add and hold down control again here to remove mostly just trying to see if I can smooth it out a little bit better. It seems like once an area is pretty like if it's 100% weighted to the clavicle, it's not really going to smooth that area. It'll smooth the other areas, and so sometimes I just want to remove some stuff from those areas so I can kind of re-smooth it, see if I can get a better result. But yeah, this is pretty pretty gnarly. Let's just come in here. Sometimes this is also where a helper bone can really help. Get like an armpit bone and then push it in to make this volume not look so weird. All right. And let's take a look at the collar here. Let's clean it up here. So again, what we might want to do, so the collar is like welded in. We could do a couple things. We could try adding some weights in here and smoothing this out. Basically just trying to get some of this collar to come with. Oof, that's pretty gross. All right, I think that is good. Let's go on to the upper arm twist. So like I did with the leg and the thigh, I'm going to start with the twist bone. And I should have learned my lesson. So we want to probably do this instead. Select the vertices. Then go over to brush and probably go into relax and soften this stuff out a little bit. All right, let's take a look at our upper arm rotation. And we could go back to the clavicle as well here to see if we can help smooth out some of the stuff between the clavicle and the twist. Like this whole thing here is pretty ugly. And the relax doesn't really want to do anything. So let's go to add. It's a real small brush. And just kind of fix some of this. And we can, again, hit Control. Hold Control to do the inverse. So in this case, we can subtract weights. I'm basically just looking at these loops. They're not great. Like what the skinning here isn't great, but doing what I can with the kind of the limited paint tools here. Okay. I don't really love that pointed shoulder, but I don't know, maybe once I see it in motion, it'll look kind of on style for the character. Okay, let's reset. Let's go into weights, and this time go into mesh, and about halfway, or I guess a little bit above the collar, with the up arm selected, we will replace. We'll come in with the brush and relax. So we'll add the twist bone to our post process as well. But what it should look like is if we were to do this, you can see how bad that looks. So that was 98. So we'll go back like that. Now it looks a little bit better. Of course, with only one twist bone, the amount of volume you can retain is a little bit more limited, but you can kind of see the effect that it gives. You can also try to, with it twisted, some more fall off on this. All right, not bad. Let's reset those and come in for the lower arm. Again, I'm going to do mesh on this. Replace. And very small relax brush here. You can switch to the upper arm and kind of relax down a little bit over the elbow and over that crease in the middle. Let's take a look. So you can see we're losing some volume here. So back to the lower arm. And pop these guys back out. Not sure if there's a way to change the clip plane or not. That would be kind of nice. I feel like I'm fighting the camera sometimes. Okay. Yeah, like I can't zoom in anymore. Just want to see. Wow, this thing is fighting me. That worked just fine. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just make sure that this loop across here is fully weighted to the lower arm. Oh, this again. And then I will add oh, this is so painful. I'll add just a little bit in here, like that. All right, that's better. I don't mind as much if it clips, especially because it's like the same color. What I do mind is when it loses volume. I think that looks worse. So let's call this one good. And let's go back to our weights. And in the mesh mode, let's grab to about there. And with the lower arm twist selected, I'm going to replace. Back to brush, select the lower arm, and then basically smooth it that way. And then we can smooth it up. Seems like if you start with the influence, like start trying to smooth this so that it's not as weighted to the lower arm twist, doesn't really work. If you have the lower arm twist selected, it seems like you really want to do the lower arm and then smooth into an area that does not have influence like that. That seems to be a better way of working with these smoothing tools. Okay. Let's see how this is. I should probably save in case anything catastrophic happens. So it's not great, and more twist bones would definitely help a lot here. But I think that it should be fine for what we want. And let's now do the hand. So we should probably do this in mesh mode. Place. Go to brush. Go to the lower arm twist. And go to relax. And relax into this a little bit. Now go to the hand and relax up. Accept. Okay, let's go into the weights again. And we'll select this and mirror. So let's see how the right side's looking. Not bad. Cool. Awesome. So let's go ahead and save this. And I'm going to click on this edit button down here where it says the post-process blueprint is running. Let's call this leg twists. And just like the leg twist, we will do some arm twist ones. So here, I'm going to grab the upper arm twist, the upper arm L, then we will grab, this will be 0.5, we will grab the lower arm twist, and the source bone is the hand. Do the same thing down here. This will be the right. And this will be the right. So we should actually be able to see that directly in here. So as we rotate this, you can see that the forearm twist is also going. And if we rotate this, you can see the upper arm twist is going. So we can see that directly here in the scale mesh viewer. Make sure both sides are working, and they are. And I think that will be it for this one. And the next one, we'll work on the fingers, which shouldn't be too bad. I think the hardest thing will be making sure we don't clip off into other fingers, but we'll see what we can do with the tools that we've got. And then we won't be too much further into actually having this done. Once the fingers are done, then I'll go ahead and set up the arm rigs. Yeah, we'll do that next one.